Sigma males are confident, reliant, and self-assured beings that cannot be controlled or stopped by anyone. They groom themselves as an independent being that doesn't seek attention or validation from other people. So many people dislike Sigma males because they are unable to control them. They try all they can to get them, but they are unable to. They may even go as far as setting a trap for the Sigma males to get their attention, so that they can control or dominate their lives. But Sigma male cannot be controlled. Watch till the end to know the reason why nobody can control the Sigma male. 1. They believe in themselves. People are unable to control the Sigma males because they trust and believe in themselves so much. They cannot be manipulated or easily gotten into. Facing negative responses and attitudes from people has helped them to believe in themselves. They've so much developed this level of trust and become strong enough to pursue their life goals and dreams without any fear. Sigma males would rather spend their time and energy making their dreams come true than on people who want to see them fall. The lone wolves are self-confident beings that don't crave attention or seek approval from men. He so deeply believes in his decision and works very hard to achieve his plan, without being scared of people's responses or the thought of failing. Sigma males don't focus on external factors like what other people will say or do. They strive to achieve their goals and ambitions. Sigma males are self-motivated, and they have this internal force to meet their standards. 2. Not scared of failing. So many people are scared of failure in life because of the negative criticism and judgment that follow their failures from other people. But Sigma males see failure as an opportunity to succeed and to work themselves into better people. They also see it as a new way to learn and perform the task better. When things don't go the way they wish, they don't overwork themselves, but rather take their time to think about why, the mistakes they made, and other plans for achieving their goals. This has made the Sigma male uncontrollable. Sigma males don't give up when they fail. They stand up to face the challenges and work on how to overcome them. Sigma males take full responsibility for their actions, and when they fail, they won't try to shift the blame on anyone. This has helped them grow into effective human beings. Sigma cannot be ruled over or stopped from pursuing his desires and plans at all. 3. They are independent. Sigma males are self-sufficient. Unlike a large number of people who base their lives on the opinions of others and seek validation from others before they can take any step or do anything. These types of people are moved by what other people say or do, and they need the approval and applause of other people before they can feel cool about themselves. They are also afraid to make decisions on their own, because they depend so much on other people's opinions about every decision they want to make. However, when people see the vulnerability of these people, which is evident in their way of life, they tend to use that as bait to control and manipulate their lives. That is not the case with the self-sufficient Sigma male. Self-sufficiency is the ability to take care of oneself and not rely on others for validation or support. When an individual is self-sufficient, they are not affected by the opinions or actions of others because they have a sense of self-worth and purpose that is not dependent on external factors. Sigma male knows the importance of being independent of others, and this makes him stay above all others. People want to see others as weak and dependent on them for validation. However, when an individual is self-sufficient, they are not affected by the haters' negative opinions and actions, making the haters feel irrelevant and powerless. Additionally, being self-sufficient also means that one is less likely to seek external validation, which can make haters feel irrelevant. When an individual is self-sufficient, they don't need to seek validation from others. They can validate themselves. They can also avoid or ignore hateful or negative comments, as they don't need them to feel good about themselves. Furthermore, when a person is self-sufficient, they are more likely to be successful in their goals and pursuits, which can further make haters feel irrelevant. They can confidently move forward with their plans, and the negativity of others doesn't have any impact on their progress. 4. Unmoved by what people say or do. Sigma males are not affected by what people say or do. They don't accommodate people who talk them out of their life goals and ambitions. They don't let what people say get into their heads. Sigma males' life attracts so many enviers and people who are jealous of their successes. They always try to dominate their lives, thereby creating all sorts of hindrances for them to face. Once Sigma males are on a project, people always come to talk them down and make them see reasons why they will not be able to finish or complete the project, telling them about all the challenges and struggles they will face, trying to bring them down by producing fear. Sigma males, on the other hand, are firm and aware of the plans and toxic nature of people. They therefore will keep a distance from them and keep on going, fulfilling their dreams and visions. Sigma males don't care what others have to say about their dreams, their pursuits, or their opinions about them. They would rather keep going. 5. They are rational thinkers. Sigma males are not ruled by their emotions. They think logically about any situation. This ability enables them to see the traps people might want to set to catch them. When they are faced with life challenges, they don't let their emotions rule over them, but rather think logically about the situation, which helps them to provide a solution to the problem. Their sense of reasoning cannot make people control them. They can see the traps and tactics people set. Sigma males are not afraid to perform a task on their own. They can carry out a task effectively without depending on others. They are great observers. They can detect people who come to them just to control and manipulate their lives. 6. They refuse to be governed inappropriately. Sigma males are independent beings and will not allow anyone to rule over them unacceptably. They live their lives the way they perceive is right and would not appreciate anyone controlling them. They do things according to their desires because they are rational thinkers. Sigma males are leaders and motivators by nature. They can't be controlled, but rather people look up to them as their role models, and they influence others without even trying. They set boundaries to prevent people from interrupting their lives and their plans. This is why they refuse to be controlled by the world system or social media, by not patterning their lives according to its dictate. Sigma males are not afraid to make decisions on their own. They understand that if they depend on people's opinions concerning their lives, people can use that as an avenue to manipulate and control their lives. In addition, Sigma males will not follow the expected societal rules because those are the social norms. They set rules for themselves and follow them meticulously, going out of their comfort zone to get things done. Sigmas would rather stick to their way of life, which will allow them to grow and become a better version of themselves than be controlled by the world or social media. 7. They are observant of their new environment. Whenever the Sigma male finds themselves in new environments, they take their time to observe what's happening around them. They will never associate with people who are slaves to the social system. The lone wolf believes there is more to life than wasting it on social media, and so they try as much as possible to avoid these types of people. This is not pride. They just find it hard to put their trust in people who don't deserve it. They are very selective when it comes to making friends, and when they observe them in their new environment, they detach themselves from such people. They try to keep their distance from those that can stop or manipulate their lives. 8. They prioritize their own lives. Sigma males are quite precise about their behavior and dislike a dominant individual more than anything. Sigmas will only change if they sincerely want to, and they do not adjust to the expectations of others. They will not change who they are to be loved by others. When others tend to please others just to be accepted into the social system, the Sigma male will never do that. This gives nobody the chance to control him, because his priorities lie within himself. Knowing the reason why nobody can control the Sigma male, it is time to know why Sigma males live difficult lives. Click on the image and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.